everyone. I'm Cam. I'm here with Lucy, a trainer at J&M Strength and Conditioning. And my post this week, I've been talking about doing core work after having a baby since I kind of lost that during my pregnancy. So with the help of Lucy, I'm going to demonstrate some, and she's going to make sure I'm doing it properly and teach you the correct cues so you can do it at home.
The first one we're going to do is called single leg lowering. Probably my favorite exercise. Most people are going to need a small pillow behind their head. A lot of people tend to bring their chin towards the ceiling, kind of closes up their airway. So breathing on this is really, really important. So I'm going to walk Kim through it. She's going to take a small breath in through her nose. And ideally, I want her to breathe out through her nose as she crushes my fingers, tucks in her pelvis. Pause at the bottom without breathing. Breathe back in. And breathe out as you come back up. Good. You want to make sure you're keeping your wrists down. You want to make sure you're keeping your pelvis tucked in. She spent over 9 months in this position, so what we're trying to do is we're getting that core engaged back in. And breathe out as you slowly push my fingers. Breathe in, don't move. And breathe out as you come back up. If this is way too hard, you can hold on to this leg. It's going to keep that low back from coming off the floor. Breathe in, breathe out as you come down. Brush my fingers. Breathe in, breathe out as you come back up. So that's single leg lowering.
This one's called band pullover breathing. So you get a nice light band right here. You want your arms perpendicular to the floor, shoulders in the socket. This is going to help engage that core, keep those ribs down. First, I want Kim just to breathe in and out through her nose. She's learning how to breathe within her brace. She's gluing her low back into the floor, keeping her ribs down, keeping her pelvis tucked in. Just shaking right now, but if this is too easy, you can bring your feet up. Make sure your hips are at 90 degrees, your low back's not coming off the floor, and she's breathing within her brace. She's keeping her ribs down, she's keeping her pelvis tucked in. She's doing the opposite of what she did for those 9 months, and she's just breathing in and out through her nose. And that's band pullover breathing. This one's called the reverse crunch. Same thing, just like the single leg lowering and the band pullover breathing, we want your ribs down, that pelvis tucked in, that nice neutral position. Most people need a pillow. With the breathing, Kim is going to breathe in, bring her knees towards her chest, and breathe out as she brings her knees away. Keep that pelvis tucked in. What you want to make sure, though, is that you're not getting movement through your low back. Your low back stays nice and put. Breathe in. And breathe out and crush my fingers, keep that pelvis tucked in. Extending your hip and keeping your pelvis tucked in is one of the hardest things to do. And one more. Breathe in and breathe out as you get your ribs down. You're basically fighting any kind of movement through your abs, and that's reverse crunch.